Boom, boom. This is Ken, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. All right, we have got a little bit of mass for the dead up. So it's been a while since I had an update on this, so I thought I'd go ahead and push one out today since a big event happened yesterday. I was able to finally get the second. I have a team plan, okay? I never start. This game's been out for a while now. I think it's been out almost, I think it's like a year, maybe a little bit more. So I never, whenever I start a game, I played this game back when it originally came out, and I decided that at the time I wanted to wait a little bit until they got, got a little bit more footing, started having a little bit more events and stuff like that, a little bit more added to the game, and they've done that, and so I've started up a new account, so I had a team based. I'm basing my team off the Japan version because they see everything about 6 to 8 months before we do. So my main team has been Bug and Toma. That's always and I got her to start the game, which is good. Okay, S rank character. After that, things started to go downhill. To be quite truthful, I did not have a healer. The only healer I had was a 3-star healer. It really hasn't been that much of a problem. I managed to power through normal, and I'm currently at beginning of hard mode. I'm like level 3 within hard mode. So, but it's starting to get to the point where I needed a healer big time. And so I was waiting for this little beauty to come out right here. Lupusregina. She's a werewolf. But the key about what she does is she's a healer, but she also does a tremendous amount of damage as well too. So if you look at her skills, she deals fire element damage to all foes and restores all allies hit points, and restores 1 out and decreases damage taken. Another thing that she does is the overdrive gauge increase. I don't know how many people contacted me back when I started doing the first videos saying that their overdrive was broken. No, it's not broken. It just takes a while to get to it. It has a gauge, and the gauge takes a while to charge. So you don't really start to see it. I'm starting to see it consistently. I'm on chapter 2 of hard. No, actually, I'm on chapter 3 of hard mode, and I'm starting to see it proc pretty regularly. And that's because by the time your bosses are having 150, 200,000 hit points, there's enough time and you use enough skills that you can charge the gauge. As you use your skills, the gauge charges, and when you get to the charge, you hit your overdrive. But it increases the gauge 15% speed. Okay, so you're going to get to it faster. So and she does that on 2 of her skills. So you're going to get to it a lot faster. So you're going to see it a lot earlier, which is good because it's definitely one of the most powerful skills that they have. But Lupus, she's a battle maid in Nazarick. And she is a werewolf. A lot of people don't realize that, but she is actually a werewolf. Might be some beast-like ears underneath there. We don't know. But as you know, she's currently guarding the village that Eyes found when they first landed. The village that was close by. They were getting attacked by. So they went in and helped them out. So she's currently watching over on that village, protecting it for us, and that's where they're currently building their potions and stuff at. He's got one of the best alchemists to get in there, trying to pick up the potions. But that's all in the anime. So, but anyway, so she was number 2. So I have completed number 2. So the team's 50%. Number 3 is Tanya the Evil. Should be seeing her shortly, I'm hoping. And number 4 will be the Shield Hero. That's currently the team I'm trying to focus on. So now I had to do a 10 step up summon to get her. I wasn't quite sure I was going to be able to get her. I was really focusing on, she needed about 4,000 stones to do the pulls on the step up. As you know, it's 10 step ups. I think it's like 100 stones and 200, 300, 400, 500, and 500 all the way through until you get to 10. I had to do the full 10. I did not get her before that. I did get another copy of Mara and Aura, and another. I got a copy, and then these 2 characters are new in the pool. He actually, I know wearing a dress, but it's actually he. He is actually was the best healer in the game when it first came out, but then he was overpassed by I can't remember her name. There was a pull up for her, Nasfest pull up for her. She had bandages all over her face. Oh, can't remember her name off the top of my head, but she is the best healer in the game. Um, Now, comparative to, I think it might have been. I, I can't remember, but she's the best hitter. Look for a character with bandages all over her face, and that's who was the best healer. And then now we have another. Uh, the bad thing about we'll call her Bandage Face. Bandage Face was she's a really good healer, but she didn't do much in terms of damage. Lupusregina fixes that little because she does fire damage, and she does do damage, but because of all her buffs, so she's definitely SS character. Tanya will be the next SS character, and then the Shield heroes could be considered SS hero. I know I'm pretty sure both are out in Japan. We're usually 6 to 8 months behind, so it's going to be middle of next year, maybe even longer before we actually see them introduced on Global. So you've got time to build up your stones. So I know there's going to be a bunch of pools. There's a bunch of pools up right now, which may look very enticing, but don't. You're going to need to do the Tim pools to get the characters. So if you're going to do a banner, it's best to make sure that you have the stones for it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to build my stones back up to 4,000. Once I get to 4,000, then I'll start looking at banners. But I'm not going to do but I'm always going to make sure that I have a minimum of 4,000 stones on hand, so that whenever my characters come up, I'll be ready to do the step. Hopefully they'll have a step up for and Tanya will be I'm sure she will, since she will be the she's the main pool. I'm sure there'll be some type of event, hopefully a step up involving her, but I want to make sure that I have enough chaos to actually do the draw for her so that I can guarantee to get her, because that's what I'm focusing on. So for right now, I'm just going to go through. They're having events up, and I'll play the events, get the chaos, get chaos relics. I got a bunch of chaos relics now too. I got a massive amount of those in the Tim pool. Did manage to snatch up several good ones. This here's one of the best in the game, and this recovers hit points. So anytime you can have a relic that gives you hit points is good. Snatch this one up from the event, and then these are all the ones that I got right here. I got two of these within the Tim pool. So you have to get. I wanted Lupusregina, so I had to go to the full 10. I got the healer on. I got him on 8, I believe it was, but I wanted Regina, and I got her. So yeah, so I've got a bunch of relics now, so I've got a bunch of stuff to focus on that, and start leveling these up, and we'll go from there. But they have a really good relic up right now. The current event, the Gahana ended yesterday, so if you want to do something on that event is over. I did manage to get the Chaos Relic that was involved with the Gehenna plan. Okay, so they've got a Chaos field up. I did some of that too, but I'm now focusing on the Spa Resort, and that's because they have this. They have a really good Chaos Relic in here. This relic right here is awesome. You need 180,000 to get it, but it's Bathing Beauties, and look at this. It's got every single stat: HP, attack, defense, and speed. So this is an increases the physical damage, so it's going to be a damage reduction. So, but look at that, all stats. Very few relics actually have all of the stats present. So a buff on all stats is nice. So this is definitely something you want to look at. So you need 180,000. You can get it within the actual reward exchange, but that's at like $1 million. At the reward list, it's like $1 million. It's a This is a multiplayer game, so you can actually do multiplayer quests with it, and you can get a lot more of the items that way, and then that's how you can get it that way. Okay, or you can get 180,000. I'm probably going to do this in multiplayer simply because the fact that I don't have any of the rate up characters for this. I assume it's going to be Momonga in the Bath Tower and Lizard Man as our use, but I do not have enough Chaos Stones enough, so I'm not going to waste them on these pools. So I don't have any. I don't think I have any of the characters that are actually buffing this event to give me more of a drop. So I'll probably just focus on multiplayer for this actual event. But yeah, so that's it. So I did get Lupusregina. She was my set, and that's what I needed. So I'm set in terms of everything until Tanya makes her appearance, which hopefully will be sometime, probably sometime at the beginning of next middle, probably sometime May, June of next year is when I'm thinking. I know it's a long time off, but that's going to be the second focus for working. I mean, I'm going to start leveling everything up. It's going to be harder to get stones. Once you complete, I'm going through hard mode right now, and you get stones. You don't get as many stones after that. There are other ways to get stones. You can get stones inside of the actual chaos memory. Do the stories in here and the events in here. You can get stones, and the events will give stones but you don't get them each level. You get a lot of powers. You get some of the power items that you use to level up your character, but then you won't actually get some of your some of the actual chaos stones until you complete it. So you're not going to get them even remotely as fast as you do at the beginning. Once you clear all the story, there's not a lot left in terms of ways to get them. I think you can probably get a couple hundred a week after that. So that's about what it comes down to. So it takes a lot longer to build it up. So, but once I get it to about 4,000, then I'll start looking at other pools and other summons that I might want to take a chance on. But I'm always going to make sure that I have at least that in there, so that when Tanya does hit, I will be ready for her, and I'll be able to snatch her up. Okay, so thanks a lot for watching. Remember to subscribe to the channel. And once you've subscribed, you'll see a bell. Go ahead and click on that, and you'll be notified whenever I drop my next videos. This is Ken Rick from the Corner, signing out.